yeah, I didn't make the video in the car. I was too overwhelmed and I came home still overwhelmed. So now I'm home, looking great. Yesterday's hair, all that stuff. I take my glasses off because they always make such a glare. So, yeah. I just had my Pickline installed, and it hurts. It hurts and I'm overwhelmed a lot today. Maybe it's all the hormones, I don't know. I don't know what to think. So, a friend of mine's grandfather had a Pickline installed for dialysis, and he had it in his chest. And so for some reason, I don't know why, I just thought I would have it in my chest. So I went in today and I sat there and she said, you know, we're gonna put it in your arm. I was like, okay. So then they're like, we're gonna put it in your left arm, like your left bicep. It's really pink. That's the dye they use to sanitize it, so it looks worse than it is, although it does hurt. It was really literally done like an hour ago. So I said to her, that's where I have my blood pressure done. Because I had a mastectomy, I can't have blood pressure or anything done on my right side anymore because I don't have a lymph node, so you can't have like a tourniquet or anything tight on it. So all blood work, anything like that, blood pressure always has to be on my left side. And I've been struggling with my blood pressure the last 2 weeks, mostly because of the hormones and everything that's going on. So Brian was kind enough to run to Walmart the other night, super late, freezing cold, and get me a blood pressure machine, and I've been checking it regularly a couple times a day. Now I can't. She said you can put it on your forearm, which I don't know. I'll have to Google that. Anyways, for some reason in the moment, it just overwhelmed me. I'm like, all I could think of is, oh my God, Brian bought this blood pressure machine. Now I can't use it. And what if my blood pressure's up and I have no idea? And all this stuff is pinging off of my brain, and I'm like, okay, so treatment starts Thursday, and what's my schedule like? 2 days from now, we're going to get my eggs out. Monday, Brian's having a scope, and I have training. Tuesday, I work. That's the only day I work. Wednesday, I have to go back for more blood work. So I'm like, this whole list of things I have to do at home beforehand. I have to buy a new toothbrush because the chemo is a chemical and it will do the stuff. I have to wash all my bedclothes. I have to sanitize the whole house, like do the floors, Lysol, everything. So I guess that'll do it Wednesday. So this is what's going through my brain. So anyways, and then I go in. Sorry, it hurts. And so the nurses were really nice. I go in and I lay on the gurney. I don't know. So what they call them now, I don't know. So she's like, we're just going to freeze your arm, and then we use an ultrasound and like a X-ray UV light to guide the catheter for the Pickline in. So I will say this, in the long run, it's going to save me a lot of pain and agony, but right now it's a lot. Anyways, so I'm laying there and I just lay down and I close my eyes and I do this, and I'm like, just tell me when it's done. I don't need to know anything else. So they had to freeze it, and the freezing hurt a lot. And I had to freeze it a second time, and that hurt a lot. And then I could feel her putting it in, but like not pain-wise, just like the pressure of like somebody's hands on my arm. And the first one broke off because my veins aren't good. Because of all the other stuff I've been having done the last 2 months on the left side. So she said in the long run, she said it's actually good that I'm having this done because my vein is not good there anymore. So if I have to have any more x-rays or anything, they can just use that. So that's fine. But I am now stuck with it for at least 5 months. It cannot get wet at all. Not. So then I had to go to Shoppers Drug Mart and buy this sexy thing, pretty much an arm condom. It cost me $42. I should have seen if my benefits covered that. Crap. Anyways, I'll submit the receipt. It's a plastic sleeve. It slides on, and so when I have a shower or anything, and it's just one and it's reusable, so that's great. because I can't get wet. Home care is coming tomorrow, or I have to go see them, I think, and they'll change the dressing. So the freezing is coming out, and it hurts right now. It'll be fine though. So I'm just overwhelmed. So I'm laying there with my eyes closed on the bed, and she's doing this, and I open my eyes for a second, and there's like a little light above me. And when I was 3 or 4, I had major eye surgery for my crossed eye, and I remember it. I remember laying on the bed, and it just took me back there. And I'm laying there, and they're doing this, and I literally felt like I was like 5 years old again. And I'm just laying there, and I felt like this tiny little thing laying on this bed, and I just wanted my mom. As I miss her, even though I just talked to her. And I mean, whatever, I'm fine. I'm 41. It's a lot. And I really wish I had said Brian come with me this morning, because I know he would have. He's at work, and he's been good, and he's like, whatever you need. He's like, I just won't go to work, I'll come with you. And I'm like, no, save those days for when I'm really sick, when I have the chemo or something major, right? Like, this is literally just, I'm installing this, like, it was 10 minutes, it was in and out. He doesn't need to take the day off work for that. And I'm laying there that moment, I'm like, I really wish I said it. So I feel really, it's probably the hormones. My eggs are coming out on Sunday, so everything's kind of like wham. I just didn't want to be alone in that moment, but I'm okay. His plan today was to get up and go have this done, and I come home and we have rain, and she's in bed sleeping still. I thought I'd take her for a nice lunch and have a nice day. And I think I'm just gonna lay down after this, feeling very overwhelmed. And I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want it to be done. I want it to be over with. It hasn't even started yet. And it's weird because Brian was editing my videos the other night, and it was the one right before my surgery, and I'm like, I was scared, whatever, something, I don't know. And I said in it, like, oh, okay, you know, the doctor said it's only a 2% chance you're gonna need chemo, and so that's great, I'm not probably gonna need it, and so we'll just have the surgery, I'll go back to work, things will be fine. Here we are, 2 months later, it's not fine, because the cancer was more aggressive. It's gone. All this time I have not felt like I had cancer, because I literally only knew about it for like 3 weeks, and then they removed it. Today, I feel like I had cancer. I have cancer. Even though I don't actually have it now, I feel like I have cancer now. I feel sick now, and I don't want to be. And I literally am fighting myself not to lay in bed and put the blankets over my head and just disappear. And now I'm like, this is a stupid thing. Like, I won't be able to use my arm for like the things I normally do, like carrying groceries, doing whatever. I'll have to be careful. It's in me for the next 5 months. Today I feel sick. I'm not doing so good. And I was just talking to Brian, and I was just talking to my mom, and I really just wish they were both here. I don't know what, because I'm just sitting here crying. They would just, whatever, hold my hand and wipe my tears, but I'm a big girl, I can do that myself. So I kind of feel silly. But yeah, very, very overwhelmed right now, and I just don't know what to do. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want it to be finished. Like they said, if I do this, it'll be like a 95% chance. Without it, it's like, it was 80, and I'm like, I don't know. It's so much. I miss work. I miss having a normal life. And Brian keeps telling me, because he's so sick with like Crohn's stuff. He's like, you know, 10 years ago they had told me they were going to make me really sick for 5 months and then I'd be okay. I haven't done it. I see his point, so I feel bad. Because there is an end to it. But I guess Like, it was supposed to be over after I had my surgery, and now it's like this. I just want my normal life back. I just don't want to do this anymore. It hasn't even started. All this prep work, I'm exhausted. I just don't. I just want to go to sleep and wake up next year. It's not fun at all. I don't know how people do this. I don't know how people that don't have a support system do this. That's the only thing that's getting me through this, is like my friends and my family and Brian. I just don't. I really. Oh God. My arm really hurts. And I don't think chicken nuggets are gonna make me feel better today. Alright, anyways, I have to blow my nose and yeah, deal with some paperwork and all that other stuff. So I'm going to stop now.